Cooking is my life. My job keeps me busy doing what I love more than 50 hours a week. But when I'm not in the kitchen, I'm out on the road. Riding my motorcycle gets me away from the hustle and bustle of the kitchen. While on day trips, I'll meet with local farmers and growers who produce some of the best ingredients around. Join me as I go hog wild with fresh, local ingredients.
I'm going to stop at Harvest Valley Foods and talk to my good friend Don Stoltenberg. He's going to tell me how he raises his hogs and maybe give me a little insight on which is the best ribs to use for my Guinness braised rib recipe. So how old are these little guys?
These guys are about 4 weeks old.
4 weeks old. They're already bigger than my wife's dog. How big are they going to get?
We raise them up to about 260 pounds, which is about 5 months.
260 pounds in 5 months? Wow. That's a lot of growing. Not only does Don have his farming practices going on here, he's also got an on-site retail store.
This is one of my favorites. It's a bacon wrap loin chop.
Okay.
And that is just amazing.
And on the pig, they've actually crossbred the pig for the loin to be a lot longer.
Correct.
And a lot leaner, correct?
Right.
Now, in comparison to, say, like a chicken breast, what's the leanness comparison?
They're about equal. If you look at some of the charts we have here, loin chop doesn't take it backseat to a chicken breast.
No, it doesn't.
And you get a good flavor.
Well, I think what kind of the only fat that you really got on here is this bacon, but yet you're using the same bacon.
Right.
And that bacon's got all this wonderful meat around here. As you can see right here, real, just all that wonderful flavor right there. And this is just really lean. It really is. Wonderful. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a rack of your spare ribs and take them back to Metro's kitchen, and I'm going to give it a shot. And I really appreciate it.
All right, thanks, Brian.
Thank you for letting me come in today.
All right.
I mean, check these out. These are gorgeous. All the fat that's on there, that stuff's going to start melting and it's going to get into the braising liquid. Braising is a great technique to use when you have like a cheaper cut of meat, okay? What I like to do is I'll follow the bone straight down when I cut it. I got my knife right here. It's real simple, just nice, easy cut. Boom, done. Let me get some oil in the pan. Notice that little sizzle in there, that's amazing. So, as soon as I throw these in, it's going to start crackling and popping. It's going to be great. Now, the key to this recipe is the Guinness Extra Stout. I'm going to use that. And then a little secret that I'm going to use is some veal stock that was made here on site at Metro's Institute for Culinary Arts. Now, to save a little fumbling and jumbling, I already got the caps off of these, but these are fresh. So let's get some, let's get that garlic in there. There's some garlic. I got it nice and cracked. There you go. I'm not going to be using the garlic later, so all this is doing is enhancing the flavor. Then I'm going to put a couple bottles of beer in there. There's another one left. I think I'm going to drink that later. I'm going to get about ½ an inch of liquid in the pan. Oh, I'm starting to smell those ribs, and those are smelling delicious. And all I'm doing is searing them off right now. I should be enjoying one of those Guinnesses right now, actually. All right. So let's get this in the braising liquid. Just going to set them nice and even. Straighten that one out. All right. And see, now the pan's gotten a lot hotter, so it's already started to get this other one that I just threw in. You get that another second. I already got the oven set to about 250, 275. I cranked it up just a little bit to 275 to get it cooking a little bit more vigorously. And let's reveal the wonderful ribs that we have. These have been going for about maybe 3 hours. Oh, those are gorgeous. Those smell so good. Set this down right there. As you notice, the meat starts pulling back from the bones a little bit. It's starting to get tender. So what I've done was I took that braising liquid if you want to get up a little bit tight on this, this would be great. Now you see all this wonderful juice over here? I'm reducing it down to a nice thick sauce. Check out how thick that is. That is just amazing. All right, I'm going to let that go just a little bit longer. And I want to cut my ribs down a little bit because there's nothing worse than eating a whole rack. You know, just like you're at a trough or something. Because you're eating the pig. You're not the pig. Okay? So I'm going to follow the rib down. Just the coloring on that. And it's nice and tender and juicy all the way through. Get that on the plate right here. Check out this. Here we go. Look at how juicy and delicious that is. So as you can see, I've got my plate finished. I've got that wonderful pan gravy that I made out of the braising liquid, and I used the Guinness. So thank you very much, and have a good day, and enjoy your ribs.